on YouTube? Your boy Zinc out here with another video. Today I'm bringing y'all a West Coast type beat. There's nothing really else to it. It's straight into the video. First up, we got Lab soft piano, and then we're just in the root note of C, but we in the scale of minor. Literally all I did was come through and I just made a basic chord. Except what I did was with this D sharp right here, I just pitched it up an octave and then boom. And then I just came down one semitone to make it kind of a little bit darker type vibe. And then, you know, Alt and R, randomize the velocities, and then boom, let's work. This is what it sounds like. I did also forget to mention in this second to third bar, whatever you want to call it, I did go down 5 from C, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I did forget to mention that, but that's what I did. For the mixing on that, we just got an EQ. Y'all can see we got some of the high mids in the presence peaking up a little bit. Want to boost those. We got a little bit of the bass notes boosted a little bit also. Then we got a delay with the time set to 4. We got the level down to 62. And we got the wet down to 67. Then we just got some compression on it to control some of the peaks. And then we topped it off with a reverb, Valhalla Vintage Verb mixed to 30. Pre-delay 2, 0.75 for decay, the size down to 80, and the low cut to 430. Next up, we got Stage 73 V2. It's an E-piano plugin. And we just got the Marvin. Shout out to Marvin, man. And we just did the same thing, copied the same chords pattern, and then instead we just this jit up an octave. This is what it sounds like. And then for the mixing on that, it's nothing too crazy. We got an EQ, ducking down some of the frequencies in the mid, boosting up some of the high mids in the presence again, and then literally just a reverb again, reverb blending. And then we got this jit pinned to the left, 49%. As y'all can see, whatever you got pinned to that left, you're gonna need some pinned right. So we got the Mellotron next. So next up, we got Mellotron V, and literally plugin we got is Dream Strings. Came through, same thing with the chords, but except, you know, we got rid of some of the chords, and then we just got this D pitched up. So then this is what it sounds like. For the mixing on that, nothing too crazy. We got rid of a lot of the low mids and stuff like that, even boosting it a little bit. And then we got the presence peaking as well. And we just topped it off with a reverb, but we got the mix up a little bit higher. Size 84, 500 on the low cut, 5.9 on the pre-delay, 1.9 on the decay. Now after that, we came as Xenology, and we got us a synth, and it's the SLJP83. And then literally, I'm pretty sure I played this on the keyboard. I don't know if it was the actual computer keyboard or my MIDI keyboard. I don't remember. But I just played these notes, and then obviously I fixed them up. And then this is what it sounds. And then for the mixing on that, we just got an EQ, getting rid of some of them bass and them low mid sounds, and then boosting up some of it. Oh, got some compression on this jet, 60. Get rid of them peaks, and then delay. We got the time set to 6, a little bit of offset. The level down is to 46, and the wet down to 50. So we got arcade, and we got distance voices. Rebirth, and we just literally laid down a simple pattern, nothing too crazy, but it's just a vocal, and this is what it sounds like. for the mixing on him or her, whatever you want to call it. We got a shelf, then we just got some distortion, gorilla drive. We got some compression as well, but then we got pancake too, so we got it panning left to right. Mix on is 60%. I kind of did skip them, but I didn't really. We got contact, the Rick and Tear bass. You know, everybody use this joint, right? But the thing about it is that, like, if I show you, I can show y'all the pattern, right? But I can't play it because after like 10 minutes, it like disappears. So, but it's the Scarby Rickenbacker bass. Yeah, you see right here, it's gonna say I don't got it activated since it's the demo. But literally with that pattern, and then we just got this right here. So something simple, not too crazy. And we got it in mono, as you can see right here. And then we got an EQ boosting some of the bass notes in it and some of the high mids. And then we got a limiter later on, because we sidechained our kick to it, and y'all gonna see that later on as well. The next sound we got from Infinite's Essential Drum Kit, and it's just a guitar slide, and then we just came in with a smooth little pattern. Here's what it sounds like. For the mixing on that, we got an EQ, getting rid of some of the mids, boosting a little bit of the high mids and the low mid. Then we just got a delay 3 with the time set to 8. A little, or not a little bit of the offset. We got 40% on the offset. Then we got the level down to 45, and then the wet down to 53. Now onto the drums. A hi-hat, nothing crazy. We got a few rolls in here, as you can see, and then we got a couple more rolls just everywhere else. This is what it sounds like. Then we got a snare. Y'all know the snare pattern by now. We got an open hat. Here goes our 808. We got a stomp hitting on the first 3 808 notes to give it more. So not giving more, whatever. It just make it hit hard. We got a laser. We got a kick pattern as well. And then we just got a tam roll. And then we got a triangle as well. And then once you combine all those drum sounds, you know, I got my hi-hat pan to the left 17%. Got that jit turned down in volume. Got the snare hitting around -3 dB. And we just got the open hat pan to the right of the hi-hat, and we got that tucked underneath the hi-hat. And since his spins low-key do hit hard, I didn't really have to turn up the volume or nothing like that. We got the stomp a little bit lower. We got the laser tucked underneath the snare. But with all the melodies right here, just came through. And if you want to make something like a bus or anything like that for specific sounds, you would come over, right? Select whatever you want to select. So let's just move over here so we got space. Select whatever you want to select. See this little arrow right here, right click on it, and then click route to this track only. And you see the side chain to this track. Yeah, do that for the kick to the bass or whatever you're trying to side chain. And then that's how you do it also. So we sent all the melodies right to track 1, and then we just gave it an EQ. Cutting out some of the low end, so when the 808 and all the lower stuff in the drums play, it's not clashing, no muddiness, no none, right? Then we got an EQ later on for like an underwater effect, and then we got a gross beat with the vinyl off. And as y'all can see in the track, I got an automation clip. You just right click on this knob, create automation clip, and then play with it however you got to play with it. And then this is literally the beat right here. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. You feel me? That like, subscribe, comment if you're new. More tutorials on the way, always. Be locked in, man. So y'all have a good day though.